Everybody, thanks for joining us on today's big block video, man. You can almost not even breathe around this thing. It needs so much air for those 455 cubic inches, HO, and that's not what you should be calling me, all right? That's not what you should be calling. Don't call me a hoe. That's just part of what the name is on the scoop, okay? Anyway, all kidding aside and having some fun, big block 4-speeds, right? Big block 4-speeds are the cars that continue to appreciate in value. Not that the small block is not a great car, because it is, but when you have the most amount of cubic inches that you can get here in a Trans Am, and you throw in a 4-speed as well, you have a real deal muscle car. This is kind of the end of all of that. And although the horsepower rating was changed because of the way they rated horsepower, these cars still fly. They roll on down the road, and when you open the hood, it is very impressive. You go to a car show, there might be some other Trans Am in there, but the likelihood of seeing a 4-speed big block car there, no way, no way, no way. Anyway, we're going to take a look today. We're going to look at the Firethorn red paint, which I think the color combination is super cool, and under the bright lights at night, looks even better, right? And then you can decide whether you love this year's front end or you love the 79's front end. The problem with loving the later on front ends is you don't get all those cubic inches, and a lot of people find these to be better looking anyway. So that's all about opinion. In this case here, we have a beautifully restored car, and we don't need an opinion on that. It's hard not to look at this. You know, if you were even to take off the Firebird off of here and the call-outs on the car, 99% of the people will know that this is a Trans Am. It's just iconic, man. You look at this thing and you smile and you go, man, that is a cool car. Because in high school, right, the rich kids got these cars. People like us did. We got beater Volkswagens or whatever, and it probably scarred us. That's why we're in therapy, and that's why I ended up opening this place to help some of my daddy issues that I had. Probably too much information, TMI, but let's get down to paint. Paint quality, right? You need that. You want that. You got to have that. Bad paint is bad paint. In pictures, it can hide that. In video, we can't hide that. So check how crisp and clean those letters are and how you can read everything on that description. All right, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. You want to take a peek? You're into taking a peek? All right, some people like to peek. I like to peek. Look at that motor. That's wall-to-wall, 455 cubic inches of Pontiac power with some really nice stuff inside that we forget to ask about. Power steering, power disc brakes, right? All here as well. Shaker hood, getting fresh air from outside, cold air, not the stuff from what's going on inside here, right? Detailed nicely in here. You'll be proud to open the hood, go to a car show, and show this off for sure. All right, so we talked earlier about like not mistaking these cars for any other cars. So the truth is, these have a very distinctive rear profile, right? The slatted taillights here, the splitter tips on the side. Most people who are into cars at all know right away whether it's a Trans Am or not. Forget the call-outs that are on the car, but that's really what it is. We talked about also how nice the paint looks, but I also like to talk a little bit about the trunk. And you say, well, Tone, I don't really care about the trunk because I don't spend a lot of time in the trunk. Well, agreed. However, when a trunk is done properly with the correct mat that's in here, there's a spare tire, jack, and things like that that are there as well, right? Like that says to me, hey, this is a little better restoration than some of the other ones. It's got the factory trunk with the holes already pre-stamped out at the factory for the spoiler, so we know that's an original style trunk lid, not one that we came off maybe a Firebird and was drilled later. New gaskets around here when they repainted the car. Taillights are nice and clean. Tag light works like it's supposed to. And again, I just say this because 99% of the time, the tag lights never work on these cars. They just don't. I don't know why, they just don't, and people don't fix them because they don't care, because it's a lot of effort to fix it. When that stuff works like that, that's a nice gift. All right, so come join me in this brand new Firethorn interior. All right, and so I like to look at some things when I'm buying a car or looking at a car that say some cars are better than others. I like to look at things when I'm buying a car, some detail stuff that some people may or may not. Forget the fact that this does have a really nice brand new interior. However, you can install an interior without doing the rest of the detail stuff. For instance, like the tag lights at work. 99% of the time the tag lights don't work because they're a pain to make work. You got to fix the wiring, you got to get to the fuse box, you got to move the carpet, take this out, so much stuff. When the seats are done properly and not just a foam here, you would get these ridges. Like this is the right way to do this. This has new seat foams in it because you can see the ridges of each pleat. Normally they would wear out over time and this would become flat, right? Another thing here, original style shifter in here. However, you can't get it out of gear. You say, oh my God, Tone, that's broken. Why would you show us that? That's exactly right. You want it to be broken because if you have the keys with you, you don't want somebody to be able to get in your car and roll it back, right? So what you have to do is you have to put the keys in, take this out, okay, and work it like that. However, what's even better, somebody has made the reverse safety lockout work, and that takes a lot of effort. The rods wear out, things break. There's a lot of linkages that go together here that connect to the transmission. It's a whole system that's set up. Watch this. You can't take the key out. You can't get the key out until you finish the process and put it in reverse. Full factory gauges, right? You got the big speedometer, you got factory tack, clock, and a full array of gauges. It's a great dash. And if it was me, I would ask us, we can probably hide a nice digital sound system inside the glove box there. Maybe put the stock radio in that hole there. That way you could stream your music and what have you. You need to have a totally stock interior in here. Or they also sell an upgraded system here too, which will give you like modern stuff in an old style radio. But anyway, the interior is new. Headliner, visors, mirror, dash cap, dash inlay right here, console, steering wheel's all been refurbished, stuff like that. It's just a really, really nice car, and this is some of the indications of why it is. All right, so let's close up this video. Can I just give you a quick number, right? 110,775 of these built. That sounds not very good. Agreed. But if there's only 7,099 of these built, not counting 4-speeds, just 7,099 455 HOs built that year, now we're talking less than, right? Less than 10% build. We're talking super low production figures. How many are left? How many are matching numbers still, right? Restored, disc brakes, power steering. Like, this is a comfortable driving muscle car. You can wheel this down the road. You could go to the beach in this car. You could go out with another couple. You could take the kids somewhere and they would get the rumble of what an old school muscle car really feels like. And that's really what you need in your life. Your life's crazy. I know that. You're running around like a maniac all the time, right? Get some fun, man. Get in this car. Call whoever it is that you're on the way home and shut the phone off, right? No text messaging, no Facebook post, no Twitter feed, no email, no electronic, right? Put some music on, roll the shifter up and down as you're wheeling on down the road on home. It'll change your life, guaranteed. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about this amazing 455 4-speed Trans Am. If you would, don't forget to like this video there. And if you would subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. I'll let you know when we keep getting new videos as well. And if you would, share this with your friends as well. All right? Peace out.